Hi, welcome Leo. It's so lovely of you to join me. How are you today? It's me, Barbara Jane. So I've got your energy reading here through the tarot cards. It's the Witch's Tarot. I'm going to shuffle the cards with you of the Romance Angels and Crystal, Earth Crystal messages, and then we're going to finish off with the Wishing Bowl, opening one of your chakras. So let's see what's going on with you, Leo, the only sign ruled by the sun. Impressive. Okay. So, well, I'll show you both cards at the same time. You've got the Three of Wands and the Death card. The Death card is the major trump card here. It's quite dramatic energy here. Obviously, we've got the cycle of life, and death and everything. But this is telling me here, I'm not seeing sadness really around this reading. So, obviously, the reading's different for everyone. But for this person I'm tuning into here, you're desperate to make some kind of change in your life because we've got the Three of Wands here, which is looking out, pastures far beyond your immediate environment. You're really looking beyond your limited area now, which apparently is looking boring because you've got the Four of Cups below you. So you're looking to expand and grow, and even though you've got success, you've got two wands of success here where you've had passion before and driven projects to success. You're now holding on to a new project here with this wand in front of you, and you're turning your back on your achievements and whatever you've accomplished already. Not saying you're leaving them, you're just turning your back on them whilst you look at a new project or a new prospect that you want to apply yourself to, and you're wanting this change to come in very dramatically. It's sort of saying, I want to have a rebirth. My current situation is not fulfilling me, so I'm willing to kind of have a personal, it's almost like the death of the ego, so letting go of maybe a way of life that you have already known that yes, there's success there, but you're willing to completely start afresh and start anew, let go of old habits and maybe old established routines. It could be even just a mindset, you're wanting to have a different aspect to your life. There's something that's boring you, because we've got underneath you here at the base of the reading, the Four of Cups. So that is saying, fed up with your current situation. There's been happiness there, and there's offerings. You've got offerings around you of emotional fulfillment. So there's probably people around you that, trying to make you happy, but you're just not feeling it anymore for some reason with the Four of Cups. So it's kind of blocking you can see this boy's got his arms across his chest. He's blocking his heart chakra. So where he just doesn't feel open, he feels very closed and not receptive to whatever's around him currently. So that's a great energy to move away from. You don't want to live like that. It's always that song to me. I think it was Dolly Parton. If you get the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you'll dance. So, oh yeah, anytime, dance. You want to be alive. So in the recent energy, you've got the Page of Wands. So this is what you've been feeling like, the energy you've been moving in up to this point, and it's fading away from significance now. But the Page of Wands is feeling very sociable, confident, reaching out to other people. It's saying, hey, I'm here, look at me. Do you want to come over? It's just sort of and even could be to do with business associates as well. You've been keeping in touch with people and keeping the fires burning in some way. So, keeping your irons in the fire. And it's kind of exploratory energy with the Page of Wands. You've been trying out different things, I guess. But very sociable energy here, Leo. So that's great. And I mean, it's fire energy as well, as is the Wands there. So that's very you. Okay, what you're thinking about is the Knight of Swords. This is what you're hoping for, and this is you looking a bit impatient, Leo. You're wanting to charge forward with some information that you have or some knowledge that you're aware of that means a lot to you. And the Knights are always action. This is one of the most feisty or impetuous energies in all of the Knights. He's reared up on the horse. The other suits don't really have that. The Wands might do, but definitely not the Earth Pentacles or the Cups. They're much more, their heads are lowered with the horses, and it's much calmer energy. But yeah, this is feisty. So, raring to go, Leo. They do obviously caution with this, just don't be too impetuous. Make sure you have things, if it's a work project, you maybe need to make sure you've got all of your ducks in a row before you can absolutely charge forward in this energy. You might be better off letting the horse put all his feet on the floor first. Okay, so what you're moving forward in, the energy of, is the Queen of Cups. So this is beautiful energy. So this can either be the energy you yourself are adopting, or it could be that you're moving towards a person who is represented by the Queen of Cups. So I wouldn't blame you if you are. She's rather lovely. She's a water energy, so it could be Cancer or Pisces. She's known as the most feminine of all the queens here. She's very sensitive, romantic, gentle, could be quite enjoys music and art, cares about other people's feelings, so a very nurturing, sort of motherly energy here, but in a sensitive way, and can be affected by the moon as well. I mean, not that the moon has particularly come up in this reading, but it affects your emotions, doesn't it? Your environment. So she senses things that are around her. But beautiful energy with the Queen of Cups there. So then we see you here. This is how the universe is seeing you. Is the Three of Pentacles. So you're applying yourself to this goal or this dream. So it could be, with the Pentacles, can be representing either a work project, a person, or a property, any of those things. It's a real practical energy that you're applying yourself to. So, you're learning about something and wanting to create something with other people. Could be more than one other person, but you're applying yourself diligently, and you've got the time and the resources to be able to look at all of the details and make sure you're doing a good job. And there's kind of great care taken in this project, Leo. I feel you're thinking about things a lot, and it could be even into the small hours, just from some of the other cards that came out. You might be overly thinking things almost, with that energy, but very nice creative energy, wanting to expand and grow something there. So in your environment, the what's around you, the energy you're moving in, is the Six of Swords. So that's a very nice, I'm glad to see that actually after the Knight of Swords, which is so impetuous. This is a calmer energy. It's a harmonious energy with the Six of Swords. So it's laying down the kind of the reared up sword and putting them down. They're not hurting anyone. They're just calmly stationary. But you're moving into an atmosphere where you feel more comfortable. Previously, you may have felt that the atmosphere was quite hostile, and you didn't feel very rested. But you're wanting to go towards waters that make you feel more at ease and more relaxed. You're wanting to feel that way, Leo, about whatever the situation is. You're looking to move towards a more harmonious. I mean, it's a beautiful lake, a beautiful lake there. You're wanting to move towards those beautiful, I mean, there's, greenery over there and beautiful blue calm waters. I don't know if it's a lake or the sea, but you're wanting to have movement in a more, to your fulfillment and happiness, it feels like, Leo. So in your environment, what's on your mind, you've got this is your attitude towards the situation, is the Queen of Wands. So your hopes and fears could be about a Queen of Wands. This is a kind of fiery energy. She's rather gorgeous. She's probably the most passionate of the queens. She looks very, very relaxed here on her throne. So you might be taking on this energy yourself, Leo, or you're moving towards this person. But she is lovely. I mean, she's very sociable as well, like we see with that Page of Wands, but more mature about it and more engaging in a more caring about other people kind of way. And she brings out the best in you as well, or you bring out the best in other people with that energy with the Queen of Wands. And she's got abundance and growth around her. She's got a lot of energy, and it's warm energy. You feel like she can make things happen, this Queen of Wands. She's very alluring, attractive, and feisty. She might be a little bit feisty as well. So either this is you, you thinking if you want to apply yourself in this way, or it's someone that you're thinking about. It feels like it might be more your attitude actually. So this is you want to draw people in some way, Leo, and using those warm charms that you've got. And she's very charming, the Queen of Wands. Then the overriding energy is the King of Pentacles. I've got clarifiers here, I'll show you as well. And the King of Pentacles, that's a very nice card to overview the reading with. I mean, this is very comfortable energy with the King of Wands. He's very comfortable in his environment. He's got his material comforts are all met. Your needs are covered here. He's sitting very comfortably in this throne here with the velvet cushions, and there's grapes growing in the trees. So you don't need to worry really about, you know, your material needs being met here, Leo. You've got it covered, it looks like. It could also be that you're focusing, this pentacle can represent a person as well. So you might be really focusing on you're moving towards, if it's a Queen of Cups, for example, you might be really cherishing moving towards this. But any which way, it's a very nice energy to be in, and it's a master of the suit when it's the king, you know, so it's mastering your material environment too. So very nice, Leo. So then, as clarifiers, we've got these two cards here. So you've got, first of all, the Five of Cups, which is interesting because we had the Four of Cups there, and then it's moving on. The next in sequence for the next cup is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is saying there is some emotional disappointment in something. I don't know if it's in your immediate environment, but it probably is something you've known. So something maybe didn't work out the way you wanted it to in your past experience. But there's three cups that have fallen down here, maybe where you feel like you've wasted your emotions. But it's always saying with this card that there's two cups or goblets still standing upright that are just waiting for you to pick them up, and there you're representing your emotional and happy fulfillment. Okay, so obviously we have to acknowledge our feelings. If you feel, you know, you need to take some time to heal from some disappointment, but don't hang on to it for too long, Leo, because you've got these two opportunities for happiness standing here that are just waiting for you to pick them up. Okay, and then because it goes straight to the Nine of Cups, I'm not really worried about that at all. It is a minor arcana, so it's a passing energy. It's something briefly that passes by, because then you go to this lovely 9 out of 10 cups full. 10 cups is complete, you know, 100% happiness. So you're at the 9 here, which is very, very nice indeed. And the Nine of Cups is saying you're nearly there, you know. It's probably asking you to even though we don't want you to rush, but just to take your time, and you're in the right direction. And the Nine of Cups is well-deserved emotional happiness and fulfillment. You know, people have got to know you, that they understand you and they appreciate you. You know, the efforts that you put in is well-deserved respect, and well-earned respect here. So the Nine of Cups is that kind of fulfillment of being known and appreciated for your track record, I guess, with those Nine of Cups. And people just doing, it could be little gestures just to make you feel like they really know you. You know, they get you, and they do little things to make you feel happy, and it's really appreciated. You know, it puts you in a really good place. So I love that energy. Okay, so let's look at let's go for the romance angels first, shall we? So let's see what other messages we've got, because it does look like it could be a romance here. I mean, it's a passionate energy, whatever it is you're moving towards, Leo. So a dramatic change, absolutely, because you're feeling bored in your current situation. So you've been putting your energy out there with the Page of Wands, feeling a bit impatient about wanting to see some kind of progress with that Knight of Swords. But it could be towards the Queen of Cups, and she is beautiful energy. It's a very harmonious energy. And then we see with the Three of Pentacles, you're applying yourself diligently. I feel like it could be through the small hours as well. You're still thinking about how to get the best from the situation, which is really, really nice. And then the Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters with your emotions. You know, you're feeling less conflicted, where maybe in the previous energy not long ago you were maybe feeling more conflicted, but it's showing in your environment you're moving towards a calmer waters. So what have we got here? Love yourself first. Okay. So that's saying your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, we've all got to look after ourselves first. It's like that thing, isn't it, with if you're in an aeroplane and it's about to go down for some awful reason, you don't put the oxygen mask on somebody else first, even if it's someone you think needs your help more. You've got to look after yourself first, okay? So that's interesting. And then you've got the Queen of Wands on your mind, your attitude towards the situation. So that's very warm and attractive energy, you know, very inviting. And then the King of Pentacles saying that you've got your security set up, you know, you're very stable actually in your material world. So even if that's looking at somebody you're focusing on, it's a very stable energy. So with a sense of, you know, everything, all your needs being met there. And then we've got that Five of Cups, which is a temporary disappointment, something not quite working out the way you want it to do, but it's not for long, because then you're heading towards that Nine of Cups, which is where people respect you and understand you, Leo. And there we are, attraction. That's nice. So then we got the romance angel of you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I love that. The colours on there are so beautiful and subtle. It's quite it feels quite Victorian or just very antiquish, very old, very nice. Right, okay, so let's look at the energy of the crystals. Crystal card for Leo, and we'll finish off with opening up your heart chakra with the wishing bowl. Very nice reading though. There's lots going on for you, Leo, I can really see, but you're driving this, and you are Leo, aren't you? You've got that courage and that lion heart, so that really bounced out, didn't it? So you've got this CELESTITE. That's very pretty, isn't it? Look at that. It says, trusting your heart is the key to be happy and carefree. Yeah, you've got that courageous heart, Leo. And so the message is, your book of life is yet unwritten. There are no secrets that are hidden from you. A deep connection to your divine self is all you need to find true happiness, love and wealth. This pure essence will help you access your divine aspect. Yeah, and it feels like that. There is abundance here. You know, there's you've got all of your needs being met here. Just do one more. Let's do one more crystal. Yeah, you've got this. So trusting your heart. So the lion's courageous heart is the key to be happy and carefree. It's beautiful. I guess that's anybody's navigation system, isn't it? If we trust that first, and you can feel kind of clear-minded and know that you're on the right track for whatever change you want to bring in. With that death card there. But you're in charge by, you're feeling very confident with that Three of Wands. You've succeeded already in some areas. You've already got success with the two wands behind you, and you're looking at this new wand and saying, okay, where am I going to take it? It's almost like a wizard on a broomstick. I know it's usually witches, but you're wanting to take that broom or that wand and fly with it somewhere, Leo, it feels like. Very expansive energy. So you've got that Three of Pentacles as well. It's really wanting to grow something, which is very exciting. One more crystal for Leo. Right, let's go for the top one. Pyrite. Okay, that's interesting. Can't say it's pretty, but interesting. So Pyrite says, wisdom brings insight to do what feels right. So again, like following your heart, it's repeating that CELESTITE message. And so the message for this one, it says, a grounding energy that boosts confidence and self-esteem by eliminating the disciplinarian within you. It will allow you to see the best of yourself and excel in all your endeavours without criticism or doubt. A wonderful friend to those with authority issues, lack of confidence or self-belief. Yeah. Well, to me, it doesn't really look like you've got any lack of confidence. It looks very confident to me, but, you know, I suppose we've all got different thoughts that go through our minds. You know, it's different for all of us, but I mean, there's that feeling a bit fed up with the Four of Cups, which is showing that you feel closed, but it doesn't last long because you've got that, you've recently been putting out there that Page of Wands, even though in your current environment you're not feeling it. You've got this energy that you've been putting out to the universe and then impatiently wanting to see results. And it's just beautiful. You know, you're moving in the right direction. There's no warnings in this reading. It's all very, you know, it's just one disappointment as one of the clarifiers, but it's a passing phase. So it's great because you're moving away from that feeling like you're not really enjoying life, I suppose, in some kind of, it's a slightly lower vibration with that Four of Cups. Even though things are being offered, you're not really wanting to be involved. So it's great. You're moving out of that energy very much. It's the opposite energy, the Knight of Swords. It's very much, you know, go getting it. Right, so Leo, let's finish off with your opening up your heart chakra. So what I'd like you to do is find a safe space where you can close your eyes and you feel this is a couple of minutes for you to relax and tune into source energy. So if you close your eyes and place your palms in your lap, but facing up, open up your palms to receive the universal energy. I'm a Reiki healer, so I'm sending you positive vibrations to raise your vibrations and energy around you. So straighten up your spine, open up your shoulders and take a deep breath in. And let it go. One more time, inhale. And release. Okay, Leo, this is for you. And the colour is green for the heart chakra. And its purpose is for the heart chakra is it's a kind of filter for the whole body. And it's allowing us to be in alignment. All of the chakras are opening together then. And it gives us the opportunity to have true mastery over our spiritual abilities through having an open heart. So it's in the centre of the chest, obviously, and this allows us to be open to pure love and to feel pure joy and inner ultimate peace. Okay, Leo, This is for you. Absolutely gorgeous. That was very, very loud. It almost felt like it was like that Page of Wands there shouting out. It's like very strong energy, Leo. Very nice. You can tell you've got that lion heart. So if you could place the palms of your hands down now, and that will seal the energy for you. And I hope you can feel that raised vibration from the wishing bowl. It's beautiful. So Leo, that's the end of the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have your company. And I'd appreciate it if you could click on like and subscribe. It really helps me to grow the channel. Okay, I love doing this for you. So sending you so much love and light, and keep your energy vibrations raised, and send out beautiful vibrations to those around you, and you'll find the benefit of it coming back and washing over you. That's all for now, Leo. See you very soon. Bye for now.